I should have done it the other way, maybe. Clint, what's going on? Give me a second here. I'm trying to get another phone set up to read chat. Do. Rick Granger, what's going on? Oh, there I am. Hello. What's everybody up to today? For those of you that didn't realize it, I'm fixing to restart the channel. Not this live, but things are heating up around the world, so time to get back to business. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Chat. There we go. Okay. Now I got y'all. Excuse me. Afternoon. I'm going to try to do these Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3 o'clock. I know it's 4 o'clock almost now. I had to run off somewhere for a minute and reset everything up. And it's been a while since I've been live, so I'm a wee late today. But yeah, these will be news updates and bullshit updates. So that's what, and weather updates. Now I guess North Carolina may be getting wiped off the map. So what started out to be up to 17 inches of snow is now going to be an inch of ice or plus as of right now. Anything over a quarter of an inch is bad. Anything up to an inch is apocalyptic. Trees, roofs will collapse, buildings will collapse. This place will be shut down for weeks. It'd be just like a hurricane came through. What's up, Jason? What up? And I guess I gotta get one out. I don't have one. Not to show anyway. Yeah, where'd they go? There's one. What was that? Let's go flying across the screen. Henry G, what's going on? Got all the homies up in here. Yes, new channel stickers for this channel. I'm keeping Rolf Robertson, but it'd be Rolf Robertson's Red Ravens War Room, which is just a bleed over from my YouTube Facebook channel that I've had for 6-7 years now. I've been doing war news over there. So, Barbie. Yeah, I don't really expect a whole lot of people jumping in here, but for those of you that are curious of current geopolitics, not United States politics, but geopolitics is a nice way of saying war, basically. Stranger things everywhere. But anyway, I'll give it a few minutes, see who pops in. Oops, what pops in. And then we'll start a little bit of what I know and what I can pass on. Because things are getting hot. I'm not sure which to worry about more of that impending ice storm or what may be happening just right below us in the south. I don't know if y'all have heard or not. You know, when we took Venezuela, China and Russia had their hands deep in it. That's where they're getting a lot of their oil, natural gas, gold, whatever. And we totally shut them off. And as of yesterday, we have now 7 Russian tankers that we have landed on and confiscated. Now, common sense. If you take 7 ships of a country's flag, that's grounds for total all-out war right there. I mean, 1 was enough. Now we have 7. Burning stables, forge, what's going on? I was just watching you a little while ago before I had to run off. Are you doing Wednesdays or what? How are you doing your lives, Burning Stables? What time you coming on and what day? I don't know. Want to make sure you get your time because I was going to go 3 o'clock Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But if you're coming on Wednesday at 3, I can back off. That ain't no big deal. Zoe Cat, what's up? Yeah, here in this channel, for those of you who don't know that are new, we do get into a little bit of knives, but 70-80% of it's going to be about what's going on in the geopolitical theater. I'm getting all my chats. Yep, top chat. All right. So I hope everybody's doing well today. For those of you who just got here, we are waiting on the impending doom this weekend for the ice storm. A low is developed down around Florida and now pushing the storm north, which is going to give us up to 1 inch plus of ice at the moment. Now, it could ship south. It could, they don't know yet. You know how that is. I was hoping for the 17 inches of snow myself. I mean, that'll shut this place down for at least 5 days. But an ice storm with 1 inch plus, it could be a month before this state opens again. Yeah, no problem. I usually stay, but I had to run to the store real quick and get back here for my live. So I like people in the United States to make their own knives, custom forgings, stuff like that. I'm more into that than anything else. I used to make knives, and I moved my shop from the house to a shop, and then my brother's daughter came home and packed all her shit in my shop, so I never really got to use it, and I'm now just bringing my tools home. So it'll still be probably this summer before I get back to making anything again. And I don't do anything special, just basically a combat type of knife, fixed blade. And I usually use repurposed steel. I've forged a few things, but I don't sell them. I don't market them. I just make them. Somebody down the road likes them, you know. Maybe I'll use them for giveaways or something. Yeah, I like them True Grip scales too. I had a set. Matter of fact, Jason Beecher has it right now. I had a custom fixed blade with orange True Grip scales, and they're nice. I just don't like orange. Jason might. How you like that knife, Jason? Yeah, I love forging too, but unfortunately, my health took a turn about 7, 8, 10 years ago for the worst. So I just it might take me a month to make a blade, and then somebody ends up liking it. I'm like, oh, here you go. So. All right. Well, I guess this is about as many as we're going to get. That's about usual. All right. Maybe tonight or by this weekend, because we're still transporting. We just sent 15 more refuelers and 15 more F-15s, which come to a total now of 50 to Jordan. And 15 more refuelers, as I said. I can't remember what we had there before. I think we're up to about 30 refuelers now. So, yeah, something big's getting ready to break in Iran. I don't think it's going to be the same way as Venezuela went down, although I think they're going to try. But now some of the countries that we have our stuff stationed at are bucking, saying, no, you can't attack them using our air bases, which, in my opinion on that is, if that's the case, then I'd pull everything out of their country and let them be on their own. Because we've been protecting, Jordan for one, and what's the Arab Emirates thing? Where all the oil comes from. Oh, this sucks. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. They're bitching too. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's bitching. Well, if you attack from, they're going to missile us, and well, so what? Go with the program. But anyway, yeah, it's getting ready to break any day now. So I got my eye on that. And Russia has an attack group heading to Venezuela. They're probably they should be there by now or real close. They also sent a big shipment, and we don't know what yet. It was their biggest cargo plane went to Cuba the other day. And unloaded something very large. They're not sure if it's air defense or what. But as of right now, it looks like a Cuba thing too. But anyway, they sent 2 more subs. There are 2 top nuclear subs. What? I wasn't talking to you. But yeah, they're sending 2 nuclear subs down just the other day. So with the attack group they already sent, they're going to have 2 subs heading to Venezuela plus an attack group. And I'm pretty sure China's going to come from the other direction, from what intel I've gathered. So we're going to have a couple of their subs on the other side of Venezuela. And I think they're going to try to run us off or use that to hit the southern states. So crossing my fingers they get out of it somehow. But as I stated earlier, we just, as of yesterday, took the 7th tanker from Russia, confiscated it. It's oil, the ship. We're not giving them back. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if any moment something happens here. This isn't going to be like World War II. Things are going to happen here just as much as it happens everywhere else. We are not immune to anything. Charlie, what's going on, brother? Tagging? See you sneaking up in here. How you doing today, bro? Yeah, things are getting hot, real hot. So, as I've been trying to convey to a lot of people, especially in the last 6 months to a year, Make sure you got generators, lots of food, especially for the impending storm if you live in the South, because you never know when you're going to need it. And if anybody has any questions or anything about where to get certain items, what certain items they may need, or anything like that, I'm always available. All you got to do is Facebook, Messenger, or Instagram, or email me. I have no problems. I'm doing real good, Tegan. Not too bad. Health ain't been bad lately. At least the last couple of days anyway. Really tired. Haven't got a lot of sleep lately. Most of the fact is that where the hot spots are right now at the moment, it's their daytime and during our nighttime. So I'm up eyeballing all the stuff coming in and information, keeping up to date on everything until I get so tired I pass out, basically. Best place to get radios. Well, Amazon would be your cheapest, because I don't care what radio you're looking for, whether it's American made, Chinese made, whatever, the radio shops are going to charge you double. It's just the way it is. And like I have described before, them Bowfangs, if you get the right ones. Now, the FCC here just made a new law last July. I don't know when I think it takes effect this year in October, if I remember correctly. But you're not being able to jailbreak the Bowfangs anymore. And what I mean by jailbreak, for those of you who don't know, is when you buy a ham radio, it's on ham frequencies only. Well, with the Bowfangs, you can shut them off, hold four buttons down. I can demonstrate it if need be. And turn it on, and a screen will flash, it'll prompt, and it'll say factory. And that gives you GMRS, ham, and MERS all on the same radio. Now, Neil, what's going on, brother? With that said, I've been talking to a lot of radio guys lately. There are ways now to shut radios down with minimum effort. Yeah, they have things now, even outer space. And I don't know if we get hit with an EMP, which is always over our heads anyway. Russia put that satellite up last February. And it's just a big EMP. And it goes over our United States every 45 minutes, I think it is. Plus, it has little satellites in it that can chase ours down and destroy our satellites. So a lot of people right now are saying stick with CB for family and local communications. Because for some reason, nobody paid attention to CB when they decided to make devices to shut down ham and everything else. That CB might be the only thing that'll stay operational. And then you're saying, well, what about EMP? Well, yes, an EMP will wipe out a CB radio. But if you take one of them big Christmas cookie can, anything tin, garbage can from Dollar General store, line it with cardboard, duct tape, so there's no way a radio can touch any of the metal on the inside of the can, then, yeah, put your electronics in there until needed. That way, if we do get hit with an EMP, it'll save it. Yeah, as far as radios go, Jason, do you have a radio, Jason? Any kind of radio? What's up, Cliff? Thought you was calling me the other night at 10 o'clock. You have CB? Okay. Well, make sure that thing's up and serviced. Because like I said, everybody's kind of like saying CB's the way to go now, but you got a CB. Okay, I'll talk to you after the show about the ham thing. Anyway, I do have a knife out here. The TCal Accomplice, which they don't make anymore. And I'm gonna tell you what, guys, it blows my mind. I do not mind paying $300, $400, $500 for an American-made knife. Not a production American-made, not high production, knife, but something a batch made. That's not a problem because I know what they go through as well as quality control. But what cracks me up is I'll get on Whatnot, and here will be like a $225 TCal knife, and they bid the some bitch up to $550. Like every knife goes for 100 plus more than it actually costs. But the reason people are doing this is because they can get them now. For any of you guys that know TCal well enough, that it could take you 6 months to get a knife from them, even though they're on a like limited production base. So I guess that's why they do it. Nope, I was on a. I gotta wait for that to move up, but I'll read that in a second. There we go. I was on another call. Oh, okay. Oh, good. No big deal. I figured something happened. Somebody came on or something. But what's tonight? Wednesday? Yeah, I don't do nothing tonight. If you got any free time later tonight after 9 or 10, give me a holler. You Mackenzie, get a CB that does have AM, FM, SB, Euro. Yeah, there you go. I mean, for what I would use it for, and what I already have, I'm just going to use it with the CBs that I have. My situation is family, pretty much. I already know what's going to happen and what's coming, so I really don't need to reach out any further than local. What's up, puppy? What you doing, buddy? So what's your all's plans for this weekend? I'll put it this way. What is your setup right now if the ice storm does hit for all you live in the mid-Atlantic? Oh, you got to go out? Okay, I'll give them time to answer my question. You guys got your generators? Make sure your generators run. Make sure the gas is fresh. Oils are changed. Propane, if you use propane. There's already a mad dash here for bread, milk, and eggs. I'm stocked, so I ain't too worried about that. Got plenty of things in the freezer. Right back. Oh no. Yeah, they're saying an inch plus for those of you who just came in. And now that's going to be from Arkansas clear over to South Carolina. So unless it's now originally it was supposed to be snow up to a foot and a half. But now the model has shifted due to a low. They got more stronger blows and it's kind of pushing everything a little north, about 100 miles. I don't have a ham layout. Under emergency situations, this could be localized emergency as well. Ice storms included. Once your state declares an emergency, you do not need a license for any radio. Yeah, you're 10 to 15 inches. Yeah. Well, snow, I can deal with snow. I have no issues. I used to live by Lake Erie for 20 years. Snow ain't an issue. But inch ice, that's where roofs collapse, trees fall left and right, power lines, power poles. A lot of bad things happen with inch plus. But yeah, that low came in and kind of nudged everything up. But it could weaken, it could leave, and dump snow. So, yeah, everybody lives in Mid-Atlantic, pretty much from Georgia, Florida line to West Virginia. please make sure you have your supplies and your generators ready because it's coming in hot. Hey, Twisted, what's going on? Hope you and Blue are doing well. New Jersey just regulated bikes like motor vehicles. God. When are they going to stop, man? When? You know, this may sound cynical, and this may sound, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes I wish bad things would happen just to clear out all the riffraff. I don't know. It's gone too far unchecked for the last 35 plus years, pretty much since the mid 90s. This country is just like everybody do whatever they want, and now everybody thinks they have more rights than everybody else, and there's no way to fix it. There's no way to do it unless somebody else comes in here and takes out the cities and we start over. Cool. That's good, Twisted. Yeah, I don't know if this storm will affect you guys any. From what I've seen on the maps, it's just going to be the western or the eastern part of the panhandle. As far as the ice and snow goes, you'll probably get some rain out of it. It'll be a little chilly. There's nothing worse than wet, cold rain, though. I'd rather be in snow, knee-deep snow, than cold rain. But yeah, I mean, don't think I'm a crazy guy or nothing. But yeah, the United States is done for people of my age that knew what the United States used to be about and the way it used. You could go to a park any time of the day, night, well, up to at least 9 or 10, 11 o'clock at night before your parents come looking for you. And you had no worries of being abducted, messed with, worried about picking up needles before you plan a swing set and all that other shit. I mean, this place is just gone, man. I don't even, it hurts me bad. It does. Because I know what it used to be like. And I spent 6 years defending that. And it's just like they slapped me in the face and took it all away. Now, my kids and grandkids, well, not so much my kids because they're all in their 30s, mid-30s and shit. But my grandkids, they're going to pay for this. And all just because a bunch of politicians want to line their pockets and give everybody all these weird rights. I don't care what anybody does. I don't. It's not me to judge. I could care less what the guy does down the street, the woman does down the street. I don't care. Care less. Just don't bring it to me. Don't make me think I have to or make me have to do what you do because you're special. So I could care what color you are. I don't care. Just being American. It's all I require. Be an honest American. Be true to yourself and others. That's what makes me happy. Yeah, I figured it'd be getting cold. But we were supposed to get up to about 17 inches of snow, 12 to 17, up till last midnight. Now this thing shifted north, so, well, the model shifted north. The storm itself hasn't even started yet. And it was supposed to start Friday night into Saturday. Now it's Saturday night into Sunday. So, yeah. Fun, wow. Got to go back to work. All right, Neil. Neil's always working. Hardest working man in the knife community. All right, Neil. You have a good night, man. Peace. What worries me the most right now, though, is them subs in that attack group. Once they get set up in Venezuela and Cuba, I think they're going to try something. They really don't have a choice. If they don't do anything, they're going to look like the biggest idiots in the world. You just don't take 7 of their ships and just kind of laugh at them and throw them the middle finger and say, oh, we took Venezuela, we took your oil, we took this. Now we're taking your ships. What are you going to do? Well, they're sending 2 attack subs and a whole attack group of ships. I don't think they're going to waste the fuel doing nothing. So I'll try to keep everything posted as much as possible. So at least every once in a while, I'll check my posts. And see if I can keep everybody as safe as possible. Because I ain't going to tell you no bullshit. I ain't going to throw no thumbnails up. The end of the world's coming. Nuclear war. All this shit I see daily on YouTube. That's not going to happen. If I happen to pop on one day and say, pack your bag and get to your rally point now, and that's all I'm going to say, it's up to you to take care of the rest. Because I'm not going to say that unless it's really going to happen. And a lot of channels have already said that throughout the last year. Gertrude, what's going on? Barbie's hiding out watching Stranger Things. Yeah, rough throat today. Yeah, doing well here. Just updating everybody on what the channel's doing, what's coming in weather, and what's coming geopolitically. Trying to answer anybody's questions they need about radios or supplies, medical. That's something I would highly suggest right now, too. Since it is winter, and a lot of people are doing a lot of things indoors, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to look at medical field surgeries, how to do simple stitches, how to clean wounds, general medical issues in the field, or even pick up a little book. And that's speaking of radios. And it also is on sale now. NC, it's going to come to me. Give me a second. NC Prepper? No. NC Prepper? Maybe. I'll post it. But his book is on Amazon. It's the Bofang Bible for idiots. It shows you everything you can do without being a radio whiz and everything you need to do with that Bofang to keep you and your family connected, or any radio for that. He's got newer books. They're in the $30 range, but the actual one you're going to need, the field manual that will set you up and get you through any situation, is on Amazon right now for $15. And I can't remember that guy's name. NC, I think it is NC Prepper. No. He's got a YouTube channel too. But he's got the #1 bestseller when it comes to Bofang radios. I'll post it later on I'll put the link up and everything to that book, because it is a really good book. Every tactical guy, every prepper that I know uses and says that's the best book to buy. So I won Big Red's GA, and I picked up the Roadrunner, 10 Ridge Bond Scales, and a butt lock. Cool. Yeah, Big Red had a little GA today, and I stumbled into that one from somehow. I was actually trying to lose because I played the same number. Well, basically the same number. I played the same last two numbers every time. Whether it be 100 to 400, I play like 373. Now, I won't do 273 because that belongs to somebody else. So if it happens to be like a 200 to 400, I'll play the 3 or 4 and let him have the 2. But I always play 73 and then whatever the Jason number is. So I just figured, okay, I'll bring it home, review it, and then we'll give it away on Barbie's show, along with everything else, probably, except for maybe the patch. I might keep the patch. I don't know. I have that sticker. I just don't have the patch. And y'all know how I love patches. Would you really? Well, it worked out. Well, when he first pulled the paper out from under his hat, I saw 814. So I got up and left. And I was talking to Barb in the kitchen. I heard, oh, Ralph, nothing. I was what was it? 473 was my number? Or no, 2. Or whatever the hell it was. But anyway, I thought I was way over. So I got up and left. Well, I kept hearing my name because I left the phone running. I'm like, I didn't win. I'm over. And I come back and I reran it a little bit and looked and said, oh, okay, I was 1 under. I thought I went over. So good thing I didn't shut the phone off, I guess. Yeah, it was kind of, that was a surprise. Like I said, I wasn't really into winning it, but I mean, great prize. Nothing wrong with the knife. Just like I said, we'll bring it here. We'll review it one day on Barbie's show. I'll make a video and we're getting really close. She's getting really close to that 1,500, guys. And once we get there, we got 5 knives and a bunch of shit to go with it.
At 1448, woke up at 1441. The hell, guys.
So you lost 7?
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah, it happens.
And
then tomorrow you'll have like
50.
Like 52.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're around 50. She's around 50 away. Well, I guess we say we because I'm always there. About 50 away from 1,500. So I'm kind of hoping to kick this out by the first week of January or February.
Hell yeah.
Because this one knife's been sitting here almost a year. And it's a $300 knife.
Yeah.
That'll be the grand prize.
Y'all be happy.
And I'm going to pick up a radio or 2. Throw in there like we did last time.
But it's a surprise with the rest.
Because to me, everyday carry goes a little bit beyond knives and a hank. If I'm going anywhere distantly, like going to be gone for the day, or definitely to the woods, radio, tools, knives, food, backpack, small pack. I got day packs. I got long range packs. Just in case.
Gotta get some snacks to put in those too.
Medical. Let's send that frozen bread.
Yeah. No, I'll get some really good, juicy.
Hey, Vanderlip, how you doing, buddy?
Greg.
Been watching Barbie's videos when I'm doing whatever. I just hit. That's cool, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, we need a few hours too, apparently.
Thanks, Greg.
They sent us an email. We'll send her an email saying, hey, you're ready to be monetized. Start working the steps. So we did the steps, and then they said, oh, at this time you can't be monetized. They never said why.
But we think it's for the watch hours.
But we're thinking watch hours because we're like 200 under 4,000.
I got 3,800 and
so 100.5
something.
It's like 100.5 under 4,000. But why didn't they just say that? And
keep watching, guys?
And why did they say you're ready to be monetized? So I don't know.
It's how it works sometimes.
So yeah, now we can't do it till February 11th, 7th. 11th,
I think.
11th. February 11th, we can reapply, but I'm going to wait.
Or if I get to 4,000 watch hours, they'll probably automatically. We'll see.
Yeah, because we didn't know about that AdSense shit either.
No.
I didn't know anything about AdSense because when they first told us to go ahead and get it rolling, this ad thing, we had to have AdSense. I have no idea what the hell AdSense is, so we finally joined one.
We have no sense.
And yeah. You had 873. The number was 8. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I thought it was 814 is what I saw, and I walked away. But I only had one good eye, so. Yeah, I started hearing my name, and I'm like, I didn't win. I went over.
Yeah, that'll probably be in our giveaway, too.
I already told them. I said, we'll review it, give it away, like we always do.
I don't like it. I don't like that style.
It's the nanner.
Yeah, I eat enough bananas.
It would be a great hunting style knife with that belly on it, the way it swoops. I mean, great skinning knife.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't like that type.
Yeah, style.
That style.
Yeah. But knife's a knife. The pocket knife thing's really getting to me in a way. Everything's starting to look the same. I mean, and another thing that's getting me too is Bear and Son. Bear and Son is coming out with some shit, and we're talking good steel. What was this one? 14? Yeah, 14C. Now, say we'll just take a stab at this and say Benchmade made this knife here. Okay. Aluminum scales, 14C, Tonto blade, whatever you want to call that, clutch lock, whatever, crossbar, a la lock bar, whatever. I would expect to pay at least $250. These things are $69, American made. And they got a couple other same version. It's the Nekama 2. The Nekama 1's already on their calendar, or not calendar, but catalog. But the Nekama 2s are coming out supposedly right after SHOT Show. But now I've heard July, so something must have happened. Along with another knife I've been showing you guys. This was supposed, they have it at SHOT Show right now, but this one here from Concept isn't coming out now till July. This one. Now you want to talk about a strange looking knife, but this is also an old Spanish knife. And I noticed that the ones they had in SHOT Show had more jimping, which was one of the things I won the knife, but there was things with it. I had to report on it, what I think needs to be changed. And I said, well, you might as well run the jimping all the way up because everybody's going to want to use that. And I would even like to see a little bit of jimping right there on the back side. Action on it's good. It's titanium. Mine is CR. The production version will be Magna Cut. Yeah, that's the ones they have at SHOT Show right now. But these aren't coming out till July. Hey, Kurt White, what's going on? Oh, excuse me. But yeah, these American made. And they got another one too that's in under $100. Trying to remember the name of it. I could look it up, I guess. Where's my little phone? Now these are Bear Ops, is what these are branded under, which is Bear and Son. They make them themselves. But to get an American-made knife of that quality for $69 is unheard of. And I'm really, really, really starting to dig into Bear and Son for that reason. You know, and you see just my reaction to it. Imagine if Benchmade and Spyderco would do something like that, you know, just come out with a nice knife for $80. Like, you know, the bug out. There's no reason in the freaking world that the bug out needs to be more than $80. I'm sorry. It just don't. Noon 30 there. So you're at noon. So it's 4:30 here. You know, you're 4 hours. Okay, so you're 1 hour past Cali then. All right. All right, let me see here. If I remember how to use a phone. Deep South Cutlery has a good selection of Bear and Son. Well, I think, isn't Bear and Son in South Carolina or Georgia? Or no, Alabama. They're in the South here somewhere. Let me see here. No, I don't want Amazon. I want there. There we go. Right there. Bear and Son Cutlery. Bear and Son has an American-made version of the Shark Finger too. Okay. Don't think I've heard of that one, but I'm here. Well, I was here until that thing popped up. It says, please join our mailing list. I gotta get to the bear ops part, right? Rancher, butterfly. Yeah, they sell butterfly knives too. It's pretty weird. Bear ops. There they are, bear ops. Assisted opening, nope. Auto control, nope. Butterflies, nope. Well, just already pushed that. Why isn't it showing me the knives? Manuals. I guess we're going to manuals. Okay. That one's out of stock, out of stock. They're not giving me any names. Okay, here we go. No. All right, bear ops. They're not giving me the name. I guess they don't have names. Well, I mean, that's a Nekema. Yeah, here's the Nekema one. Yeah, Nekema ones. Oh, that is a Nekema one. I lied. That's not a 2. That's a 1. And they're $99 for that one, for this one here. Now, the Nekema 2s are coming out. And the only thing I saw different, though, to be honest, is this isn't here. The lanyard spot, it's back here. The handles goes all the way back, and then you have a angle. So yeah, the Nekema 2s aren't coming out yet, but this is a Nekema 1, and they're $100. But the Nekema 2s, which are just redefined a little bit as far as lanyard hole, as far as I saw, and they're $69. And depending on what scales you get with it, they have some that have like paint jobs on them and shit. It's $79 to $89. Yeah, right now they're saying the Nekema ones are $99 for the black and copper aluminum, and then the gray and blue aluminum. Now that's the Christmas special, so it's not in their catalog. But yeah, still, anywhere you can get an American knife of that quality for $100 or less, you're doing a hell of a good job. And so is no, come on, you got to go, buddy. Come on, I just put you out. Hey, Barb. He's wanting out again. Never mind. I'll just do it. Hold on, guys. I'll be right with you. Where's your harness, bud? I don't have time for this. Where did your harness go? Oh, there it is. My bad. Are you bored, buddy? Are you bored? Come on. Come on. Good boy. Let's stay here for a while. Lordy, lordy. Let's try something here. All right. Yep. Oops. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. What's up, y'all? There we go. Well, anyway, I think this will work better this way. They're actually selling these all over whatnot, and they're walking away with them anywhere from $45 to $80. What's that guy's? The one big guy. What's that guy we always watch? A2? Barb. What's A2's the whole name of his channel? A2 on Whatnot. He's right next to Blade City every time, and he's always got 500 and 600 people in there. Suite? Yeah, like a hotel room suite. Yeah, suite A2. But he's now. If you're gonna buy a knife from anybody so far that I've seen besides Blade City, he's the only other one I'd probably buy something off of. His prices are right. He don't complain when he gets beat on a knife. Joe. Oh, by the way, hi Joe. Right now it's switched to ice. It was supposed to be up to 17 inches between Friday and Saturday. Everything got pushed one day ahead. Now it's Saturday, Sunday, and we're going to get an inch of ice plus, as the model says right now. And if anybody's ever been in an ice storm, anything over half an inch is devastating. It causes trees to fall, power lines down everywhere, roofs collapsed, and they're talking an inch plus. I'm hoping the low kind of pushes offshore a little bit, so it'll drop back down that 100-mile mark. So we get the snow and not the ice, but somebody's going to get that ice. And whoever gets that ice, I pray for them. I totally pray for them. It could be months before they're dug out if they get an inch plus. Jacksonville, Alabama. Baron Sons, American-made version of the shirt. Okay, so we're just there. Yeah, we haven't got nothing for snow in a couple of years. That's why we were all hyped up. We're like, all right, we got the sleds out, refrigerators are stocked. Got the milk, got the bread, well, I ain't worried about eggs no more. My brother keeps bringing bags over of duck and chicken eggs over every week because he's got ducks and chickens now, and they don't eat eggs. So I ain't got to worry about eggs no more. Yeah, ice is bad. That's worse than a hurricane. I'll take a hurricane any day over a ice storm. They had one here right before I got here. I got here this time I lived here in 07. And I think it was 05 or 06 they had a bad ice storm here. And it literally shut the state down for a month. And that was only like a half an inch, if I remember correctly. So. Precious. Yeah, I love eggs. And duck eggs don't taste any different. They're just bigger. Got more nutrition in them. And I learned something else about eggs this week, which was totally random. Because we were trying to figure out the best way to keep farm fresh eggs and all this stuff. Well, I didn't know that our eggs are not allowed to be sold anywhere but here because we wash our eggs. Where European people and stuff don't wash their eggs because therefore you don't have to put them in the refrigerator if you leave that film on the outside. They won't spoil. But we wash our eggs, therefore they have to be refrigerated. I didn't know that. So these eggs my brother are bringing me, I just leave them out wherever I want to. Just leave them in a basket. Eggs in a basket. Yeah, we donate eggs now. Yeah, we have way too many. Probably a couple hundred in there. Well, 100 anyway. Yeah, with the price of eggs. They've come down here, though. I'm getting a standard dozen of medium eggs now for like $1.40, $1.50. Hey, dog, rest your neck. Sorry about that. I'm not going to be the guy on the corner with the barking dog. It's not going to happen. Add 4 eggs, and sausage gravy and biscuit. That's my favorite. Sausage gravy and biscuits with scrambled eggs. I pour the gravy on the eggs too. Just a little, not pile it on, but just enough. And the biscuit and sausage or bacon. Oh, man. I could eat it for days. $4 a dozen. Well, I'm sure they're better for it. They're farm raised, right? I know the one guy up here, when he sells his eggs, he sells them for $3. But it's been a while since he's posted any. I don't know if he got out of the business or what. While we're on the knife subject, I'll get back this one since there's new people in here. This one here, the Navajo, they're showing it at SHOT Show right now, but now it's been delayed till July. So if anybody's waiting for this beast, you got to wait till July. This is the test knife that they sent me to do a video on and take it out and beat it up and test it. But I said I couldn't really give you a fair analysis because this is a 9CR blade. Titanium, everything else, everything's going to be the same. And from what I've seen, the only thing I've seen different when they showed it at SHOT Show in the video I saw today or yesterday was the jimping went up a little higher, which I said they needed a little light jimping on the back because the first thing I want to do, because you can choke up on that pretty good, is put my finger there to do like curves and stuff if you're going to get into cutting stuff like that, you know. But action on it's great. I mean, Spidey flick it, no problem. They had 3 different colors at SHOT Show: black, this color, and a darker one than this. Kind of like this was the lightest version, a little darker version, and a black version. But this is actually a design from a Spanish knife. If you look up the name on the internet, the first thing you're going to see is a Spanish version, which the horn here from like here down is brass. This will be all wood. And then the knife itself, the blade, comes in several different sizes, sort of like an open L type deal, you know, different sizes. I think they had a fixed blade version as well. You're a pain in my ass, dude. Every time I do a live, it's you, man. Come on. Don't tell mommy you're a bad boy. Go on. No, don't come over here kissing on me. Come here, let me get your harness.
The guy's in there now.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a girl.
All right, cool, thanks. But, yeah. Okay, old Bonnie, how you doing? Yeah, I have 3 dogs. I know it's probably not what you were saying, but now I got 2 beagles and a lab mix. One goose egg equals 3 chicken eggs. Yeah, I bet it does. Now, do the goose eggs taste any different to you than, say, a chicken egg? Mr. Mouse, how you doing, sir? Huskita? Cool. Yeah, my sister was into huskies a lot, and my dad had a big one. I think the one my dad had was part wolf, though. That dog was way too big. It weighed like 160, 180. Actually, his name was Wolfie. He was one of them dogs. He would talk, but only to my dad. But other than that, if you were in the house, no matter how long the dog knew you, he would just sit there and just look at you with this dead stare, man. Like, do I eat you or just sit here? Just had that look. Nice dog, though. What was the other nut? Oh, that's the sheath for that one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, big dogs are okay. Well, I was about to say except for feeding them, but these 3 eat like horses. I can't believe how much that one beagle eats. He's like, looks at me like every 2 hours. Time to eat yet, dude? Or he goes to the refrigerator, scratches on the bottom of it. Or goes to his bowl, kicks around, looks at me. Like you just ate 2 hours ago. I'm your wife. What are you doing, brother? How's it going, man? How come you guys ain't SHOT Show? Oh, that's right. You need invited. I never get invited to anything. I'm the rebel of the bunch. Only because I say what I mean and I mean what I say. I'm not going to bullshit anybody. You know, why do that? No sense of lying to anybody or causing a ruckus. Hi, Paul. I was going to say it. I got a backseat driver over here. Trying to grow my beard. I don't know why. It'll probably be gone by next week, though. Makes me look older as hell. I know when I went to Blade Show, Fed Harrison, we're walking towards the main entrance. He was walking the other way towards the main entrance. He's looking at me and he walks up to me and goes, "Wow, you look a lot younger in person." How do you react to that? I was like, okay, thanks. I must look pretty rough on camera then. That's a crazy guy. A good dude. I had it once where it was like probably another inch longer, maybe 2. I was gonna try to see if I could really get one, you know, but it's, I don't know, too much maintenance. I'm the shaved head, little goatee thing. Works for me. Yeah, I got that from Zachariah there. One of his giveaways last November-ish, October, somewhere around there. Speaking of Zach, he was not live last Sunday, right? Yeah, the Sunday before. I was listening to his live. We were getting ready to do our live because we go right on after him. And he was talking about Slick-em-all. And he was giving a 2 of it away, you know. And he's like, yeah, these are $120 on his website. I'm like, what? They're $120 for them things? I'm like, I got 3 of them in my damn cabinet. Well, I just gave 1 away. I think, Jason, you ended up with 1 in that stocking, didn't you, Jason? So that leaves me 2 now. I'm not buying them. No. Sorry. I don't care if it made my nice laugh for a million years. That's just a little too high for my liking. When you're talking a little tube on a syringe for $120. I mean, it's a great product. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we use that for dog care, not for anything else.
No, it's not $120. Then what am I missing? It's $20. Oh, well, that's a lot better. I swear to God, he said $120. Okay, never mind then. My bad. I was totally wrong. I swear to, because I looked at Barbara and said, did he say $120? She goes, yeah. I'm like, oh. So that ain't happening. I spent all morning playing my mobile game. Dude thought he was going to be cute and put up a high score. I wanted to his ass. Took all day. Cool. Actually, it's $18 a tube. All right. Sweet. Well, you erase everything I just said then. What the hell was he talking about $120 then? Huh. I'll have to go back and look at the video now. What would Paul say? Oh. There ain't no kids around here. And my videos are posted for adults only, so. What we got in here? 15? All right. I want your all's opinions. What do y'all think's going to happen? You think this shit's just going to blow over? Or do you think we're going to head into a big ass war? Oh, cool. I'd like to check one of them out one day. Yeah, them Japanese, they've been messing with steel forever. You ready either way? Yeah. Well, that's one of my main purposes, just to get everybody ready. I mean, it doesn't have to be a war, like what's going to happen this weekend. And somebody gets an inch of ice, and the way this ice storms, you're talking 5-6 states long, from pretty much Missouri all the way to the coast. And then roughly, by the looks of it, about 100 to 150 miles wide. That's a lot. Shipping routes, truck driving routes, all that shit's going to be impeded. Mail. God, here we go. Nobody's getting a knife for 6 months. And definitely communicate, especially if you're at a place where your families always live there and your kids have families now and they live 10 miles down the road or 15, 20 miles, and something like that happens, you got to communicate. What I suggest to everybody is have a rally point, no matter what disaster it is. Have a rally point where you're going to meet. That way, if you can't communicate, to meet up at one place. And, give adequate time to meet up. Make sure everybody understands where to meet up, how long we're going to wait. Say if you have to leave, things get too dangerous or just, whatever. And always have 2 rally points too, because one might not be there. It could be flooded. It could be burning. It could be totally wiped off the map, depending on what situation. So always have 2 rally points. Yeah, go bags. Yeah. They can get expensive though, because like I said, I got a day pack, I got a long range pack, and then I've got a bunch of extra shit. The stuff that you really like to take with you, but you can't carry it. Yeah. Oh, let's talk about that a little bit. I'm glad you brought that up. Copper going through the roof, aluminums, all your basic metals that they use for the war machine, for one. And then they're going to put one of them things on it to where you can't, I forget what it's called, a referendum or whatever, to where if you have these metals, you must turn them over to the government. But yeah, now's a good time to keep it, but just don't hang on to it too long. Use some for trade, but use some for gold too. Try to turn everything you can into silver and gold. Physical, not paper gold. Stuff you actually have on person. That's the only thing that's going to be worth the trade anyway. Now, them gold backs, that's a really good deal. And there are stores right now that'll take gold backs, if you can find somebody to do the math. That's the hard part with the gold back, because it's a fluctuating market. So today I could take a $6 gold back up here to the store, buy something, and then tomorrow it could be worth $3. So, but them gold backs are cheap, a lot less than gold. I got a half. The half ones were going for 6 something a bill, but that was a few months ago. I think they're up to 10 now, if I remember correctly, for a half note, and they go up to 20. You get half, ones, 5s, 10s, and 20s. I think somebody said they seen 100, but I couldn't afford that. Yeah, Mr. Mouse. Exactly. Yeah, China's doing a lot of dirty pulling. They've been doing this dirty pull shit for years. And it all started with Clinton. It's all Clinton's fault. Ain't nobody gonna change my mind. When he opened up for all the companies to go there, so they didn't have to pay every bullshit taxes and whatever here, high rates, that's what started the whole damn thing. China was nothing. They were trying to, actually, they even had a damn hold on having kids because they didn't know how to feed everybody. Then Clinton comes in, oh, yeah, let's just send American businesses over there and they can, yeah. 30 years later, toast. What's Paul doing? Barbie's wanting to try something. Oh, okay. Batch of gummies. Never mind. I know what that's all about. Yes, and don't forget your stuff you're gonna need.
We are not China's friends.
No. Well, actually, it's not so much. I could care less what China does.
Just don't buy their fucking products.
But China's trying. Their main goal, once they figured the deal out, probably starting around mid 2005, somewhere around there. Oh wait, we can just bankrupt the United States.
Yeah.
Make sure they buy everything from us. And then one day we'll just shut their asses up, and they won't have nothing. That's a big thing right now on the political side here. That is a big scare that these big wig intelligent think tanks and everything are saying now, that if China was to shut the market off from the United States, we do not have the manufacturer right now to take care of our own. Not even, they said not even 50%. Think of that. And how it even got this way, it just, it pisses me off. Just don't get it. Basically, they gave the United States away in two forms. They gave it away industrially years ago, and then they gave it away to anybody who wanted it that came here. Look, these people are literally setting up their own communities and just taking over. I'm sorry, I'm American. I'm a red, true-blooded American. I was raised by my great-grandparents, my grandparents, and my father. They all served. They all did the war thing. I did my 6 years. I want my America back. If that sounds ignorant to some people, I'm sorry. But I want my kids to be able to go out and play without worrying about them or having an armed guard. Or I want to be able to go to the mall at night without 20 gang members running around shooting and gangbanging in the fucking mall. You know, it's bullshit, man. Slept in a fucking foxhole half full of water for 6 fucking years for this shit? Okay, Bob's done. I digress. Yeah, steel. Yeah. That's what I mean. Any of your commodity steels. Aluminum, tin. We have a shortage of tin for some reason. Whoever thought? That's right, Mr. Mouse. Now, this flag behind me is nothing but a representation of my channel, which I got channel stickers, by the way. So. Yeah, I just can't believe they just gave it away. And this whole thing with Greenland. Oh my God. I don't understand why he wants it. We already have it. I mean, everybody was cool with it. The people that are pretty much, they're all lefties, okay? If you know anything about the Scandinavian countries, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, okay, Finland too. They really went far left. You can't find, there's a few guys from that area that have some YouTube channels that hate it, but most of them. And, you know, I saw a woman the other day from Greenland. She says, we really don't want to be American. We have free education. We have free medical. We, you know, and we don't own the land. You get an allotment of land, but the only thing you own is the house. And in Greenland, anybody can go anywhere they want. Now, they also do that too in Sweden. And I'm not sure about Denmark, but Sweden and Norway have a free use law to where if you have a big farm or something out there, and you can just go walking through the woods and just camp on anybody's land, hunt, fish, whatever you want, no permission needed. Obviously the same way in Greenland. Now, I find that kind of interesting. I don't really have an issue with that as long as you act like the people that take care of things, which them people do. That's why they have them laws. But anyway, back to the original thing. Their taxes are freaking unbelievable. Everything's 50% or more. So you're not getting free health care and free everything because you're paying for it outright. If you were Americanized, your taxes would be half of what you're paying now. Oh, let me ask you guys. Would you rather have free health care and free college and all this stuff and pay twice as much of what you're paying in taxes now? Or would you rather just have it this way? Because that's what goes on. I was actually thinking about moving to Scandinavia on M3 until I got into finding out what everything cost. A little dinky shack house is like $300,000. And it's just nuts. I mean, the prices, a number one over there 5 years ago was $20 at McDonald's. Now we're paying that almost here now, but that's for other reasons. But yeah, I mean, would you pay 50 to 60% of your pay in taxes for free everything? But then again, it's not free. You're literally paying for it, just like Social Security. It's not free money they're giving me every month. I paid for that shit since I was 14 years old. Yeah. See, that's the thing too. You're going to get into with the doctors and shit. Okay, now that you're getting this, you're not paying this doctor $200,000 to remove a toenail. What kind of doctor you going to get? That's where it all, yeah. Now, teachers always been underpaid, so I guess a college professor really ain't going to hurt him none. But I don't know. I'm not one big to push college on anybody because they only teach you one thing. And in today's world, well, even when I was growing up, you need to know multiple things. If you're educated in one thing, even two, okay, say you have a degree in two things, that's not going to get you through life. It might put a paycheck in your pocket. But I've literally had people call my dad up at 3, 4 in the morning because their tire went flat. I mean, really? College boy? They didn't teach you how to change a tire for that $300,000 you paid to go to college? You need more skills and stuff. You need life skills. And I know some people just don't want them. They'd rather have to pay somebody else to do it. If you got the money, well and fine. But an average citizen does not have that money, and you need life skills to survive. I mean, the simplest thing could get you hurt, like a flat tire. You know how to change a flat tire, and then I guess I'll walk or hitchhike. And in today's world, where's that going to get you? Could get you dead. All because you couldn't change a flat tire. Or come back to your car after you do get help and it's gone. Somebody changed it for you and took it. Oh, shit. I just can't believe how crazy this place got in a matter. To me, it's almost a flash in the pan, but it's been happening for a while. It's just nuts. Yeah, that's a good degree to have. Like all the millions and millions and millions we sent over there for gender studies, and what was that other one they sent over there for over to Ukraine? They actually millions of dollars to teach people how to treat gay people, to understand them better. Now we all know what happened to that money later. Oh, by the way, Chuck Schumer, just listen to this bullshit. Chuck Schumer gets on TV yesterday. I heard it came right out of his mouth. I watched it. He said once they either take back the House or get the next presidency, they're implementing all the cuts that Trump just did. They're giving them all back, including the daycare shit. Because they found out just the other day, again, this came out. They just caught a bunch of Somalis with 70 million, sorry. 70 million on body and suitcases They fly from there to Georgia, Atlanta. From Atlanta, they get on different planes, go to a couple different airports, but they all end up back in Somalia, where they take half, and then the other half goes back to Walls and all his buddies back in Minnesota. They did the paper trail and figured out how that was working. But they just caught a bunch of them with $70 million in cash. Our money. You ain't got to be a pirate no more, man. Just come to the United States and take it. That's all you got to do. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, you know, it's like they discussed the other day. They're not going to cure us. If they cure us, they don't make money. So as long as they keep us sick, they're making money. Done for now. What's going on, man? Good to see you. We're sitting here, you know, bullshitting, talking about how American knives can be $69 to $70, to where other ones just can't do it. Talking about the submarines that are heading to Venezuela from Russia, behind the attack group that they're already sent, which should be there now. The initial attack group should be real close. And then the 2 nuclear subs should be there. Let's see, and they caught them taking off about a week ago. So it takes about 2.5 weeks to get there. So yeah, about another week. They're not taking nuclear attack subs down here to park them. They're going to give Trump an ultimatum. Trump's going to tell him to fuck off. And then the next thing you know, Tomahawk missiles, Russian versionized, will be probably hitting our southern cities by summer or earlier, or maybe even after the ice storm. Just a fun fucking place to live, ain't it? Pay these guys. These are smartest people in the world that are in our politics right now. Smartest. They went to big colleges, spent lots of money on that education. Right in the ass. Yeah, and they got a damn bunker to hide in that we paid for with enough food to last 50 years. You know where they're going to be. We're all here running around circles on fire and glowing in the dark. Am I sure, Rolf, about what? The submarines? Yes, I am highly sure about the submarines. As a matter of fact, it's pretty much national news at this point. And the attack group, when we took the last sub, or not last sub, the last tanker a couple weeks ago, it was almost to Russia. We got it right above Ireland. It was in the North Atlantic. And we chased it down and took that one. Well, that's when their group was following our group. And for some reason, as we took it, theirs kind of drifted in different directions. So we took the ship. Then their ships regrouped. And they got new orders. And they were supposed to be chasing our ship down to get their ship back. Well, that never happened. They just kind of staged and kind of started. They got new orders to go to Venezuela. So that's the ones that's supposed to show up about a week, roughly. Or no, they should be already there. The subs now were just dispatched a week and a couple of days. I mean, that's right out of that's come right out of Russians' mouth, right on their news. And then eventually our guys. Now, you ain't going to see this shit on, you know, ABC, NBC and all that. But yes, yeah. Yeah. 2 nuclear. Now, when I say nuclear subs, yes, they are nuclear capable missiles. But they're nuclear powered. They could just have conventional warheads like they've been shooting at Ukraine. The other day, they shot a mid-range Oreshnikov a week ago at Ukraine. Now, this is a nuclear missile. It has multiple warheads. And you can see the videos on pretty much any channel anymore. These things are coming down at hypersonic speeds. They look like laser beams. Not one bit of explosive was any of them warheads. Just the pure kinetic energy of them warheads was destroying shit. It's crazy. Later, Joe. Didn't mean to bore you, brother. Heading out for barbecue, huh? That sounds good, too. Ain't had no barbecue ribs in a while.
We're having spaghetti.
Sketties. about the smartest people are in office. Referring to, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Supposedly, the smartest people in the world are who is supposed to be in office, according to them. You know, these guys go to college, you know, and all their lives being prepped for this shit. So they're supposed to know what to do. It's not working. I really think they need to just put some welder dude that's been welding for 20, 30 years or so, a truck driver. Give him a shot. Can't do any fucking worse.
Yeah, that Hunter in. He's young.
Shane? No, that one.
I loosened this up so it goes more. I'm gonna put this bread in the oven.
I totally agree. How do we pronounce that, Barb? How'd you pronounce that? Kobunix? Barb, talking to you.
What?
When you come out and said this guy's name, how did you pronounce it?
It's either KO Bunny or Co Bunny.
Kobunix? Kobunny? I was.
Probably KO, like
KO Bunny?
Out Bunny or something.
How about Bunny? We'll just shorten up to Bunny. I'm sorry.
Co Bun.
But you're right.
Or just call him Co. Or KO.
But see, then again, and I agree with that. They must be smart at the sheep and farm. Yes, correct. But that's just a scam. I mean, like Barnum and Bailey said, you can, what is it? You can scam half the people some of the times. I forget how that goes, but that's how he based his show on to make money.
I'm gonna throw a couple of these in. I don't know how big they're gonna get.
Yeah. Count for seed, and Bunny. Okay. Copy that. Sometimes? Yeah, sometimes. What are you doing, babe?
Throwing a couple of these in.
I throw all four of them in.
Well, I will, but I don't know how big they're gonna get. So
Oh, yeah, I got a point there. All right.
So,
I picked up on some bread. Let me ask these guys. They might know. Okay, this shit's frozen. Oh, here we go. Now, do you have? I mean, they're about unthawed now,
they're braided.
and they have grown.
A little bit.
Maybe we should leave them out a little bit longer.
No, Mom says put them in because nobody could put them out like that and then not be ready.
Well, they've been out for a couple hours. I guess you used to have
So
time to
that's
rise.
fine.
Yeah, give it a try.
I'm gonna wait till all the way heats up, or
It's
should I put
good,
it in
man.
now?
What?
Should I put it in now or wait till it gets completely heated?
No, wait till it gets heated. Yeah, because that kind of screws shit up when it comes to that. Most of the times I thought I was just trying to be. Yeah, I know. I have to wear a mask sometimes. I have COPD. Yeah, I know what COPD is, buddy.
Got 4 of these suckers.
I got a
They're gonna be really good with the spaghetti.
CPAP machine. I got a nebulizer, and of course the old handy dandies.
And I got the nebulizer and I got the machines and all that shit too.
Yeah, you know, I'm definitely not one of the smartest fucking people in the world because here I got 3 fucking devices helping me breathe, but yet I'm doing this dumb shit. There you go.
We all do. It's because we've been smoking longer than we've been sick.
But it's a good thing I do these things because if I didn't do this thing, I'd probably be choking somebody.
Bob,
What?
just think.
Yeah.
We've been smoking since we were teenagers.
Yeah,
And
but
you only got sick what? 15 years ago?
no, it's been like 10 years now.
And I've been sick. I've had it for 20 years.
Yeah. But you got it from mold.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it ain't like we started smoking when we got sick. we've already were smoking,
Yeah.
and like you just said, nobody can deal with the bullshit that's going on in this damn world right now and not smoke. At least me.
Okay. When I grew up, everybody smoked. Everybody.
Me too. My parents.
They had freaking commercials on of smoking.
uncles, everybody.
One of the ones I remember, Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Oh, the Marlboro Man.
And then the Marlboro Man sitting out the plane on his horse, lighting up that big old red thing.
Well, I smoke menthol.
And then 10 years later, he fell off his horse and died.
Since I got sick, I smoked menthol.
Smoke them if you got them. Damn Skippy.
That's right.
I used to love it in the military. Because in basic training, you weren't allowed to smoke at all.
We're back a day, motherfucker.
And eventually I did start smoking again. I did quit. And as things laxed a few years later, I got back into it and get out way out deep in the jungle somewhere or the field or whatever. And there'd be always that one guy, can I borrow a cigarette? Nope.
Yeah.
Now, if you come over here to my track, APC, whatever you want to call it, $5 a pack. What you got to trade? Oh, that's a must, Mouse. You know, we have our own ways of dealing with stress and mental illness, and it works. We don't need a doctor to give us some stupid ass pill. I got a drawer full of different colored pills
Me too.
that were supposed to help me do this and help me do that and help me. The only thing it did to make me worse. One, they had to haul me off one day.
Yeah.
Literally hauled me off. I started taking this one pill, and I didn't know where I went. I went somewhere. That was about 5-6 years ago. I said, that'll be enough of that shit.
Yeah,
Smoke looking at
my
me,
grandparents
cheap.
were the same way. They saw
Chrisville, what's going on, brother?
Who?
Chrisville.
Hey, Chris.
Yep, that's like, well, my grandmother was 99. Smoked Luckies, 2 packs of Luckies a day. Her grandmother was, how old was your grandma? Oh, she left me. She was 90 something. Earl was 90 something. They all smoked. I got a bill for that. Yeah. You know, and it's funny. I really wish they'd quit letting these pharmaceutical companies market on TV. Because there's a misconception. When you see a pill advertised on TV for whatever condition, and you go to your doctor and say, hey, I just seen this pill, it's supposed to do this, let's try it, and then you start laughing at it. A lot of people think when they advertise them medications that our doctors are behind this, that doctors want to give you this pill, therefore we're telling you about it, go see your doctor, because at the end of every commercial it says go see your doctor. But when you get to the doctor's office, if you have a decent doctor, which I did at the time, he said, don't believe a damn thing them things say. I said, well, aren't you guys the ones that approved this shit? He goes, no. He goes, it's like just if you made a beer company and decided to advertise beer. I said, no shit. I thought y'all had to be like signed off or something. He's like, no. Full stack of Kratom coffee. There you go. Yeah. Damn. That's the full regiment there. Yeah, no, I heard about the Kratom shit being addictive. Now, I've heard some people say that it took them for a loop, and I've heard other people say it didn't really do much. So I don't know. That's something I never got into.
My mom said to just watch them and make sure that they're like a light.
Oh, did you butter the tops?
No.
You were supposed to brush that butter or whatever on top. Okay.
I should spray it with that popcorn stuff we got.
What's in it? If it's just butter, I would, okay, but if it's flavored, no.
It's theater style.
Put it on your,
Smells like butter.
if it's just butter, why not? Taste it. Taste it!
Butter.
Butter? There you go. Yeah, and then take the brush we got and brush it on there.
Don't need to. It's full coverage.
Whatever, man.
Perfect coverage.
Do what you gotta do, man.
Hopefully it don't burn it. It's almost a
Gabapentin, yeah. It's GABA, not gabapentin to be clear. Oh, okay.
Putting them all
Gabapentin.
four.
Yeah, they tried that for my pain. That shit fucked me up, man. I was outside. I was on it for about a week. And I went outside and I'm walking across the yard to go to the other side of the house. And all of a sudden I blanked out. I couldn't walk, couldn't move. It was just like, whoa, and then like I came back. I'm like, what the hell? It's like a brain fart, you know? Just all reality ceased to exist, including vision, muscle actions, everything. What the hell? Later on that night, it happened again in the house. A couple of days later, it happened again. I called the doctor up and I says, hey, I'm having this, like, basically like somebody just turning my brain off. Stop the gabapentin right now. That's one of the side effects. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. And then the stupid assholes put me on
522, I put it in.
Buck 22 used to be my old racing number.
Okay, well, that's my.
It used to be on my jersey when I raced motorcycles. What the hell is it called? The painkillers. Fucking not Vicodin, the other one. Anyway, 10 milligrams of the other one. I heard about them ones too. Benzos. Now, them didn't make me sick or weird. It actually made me feel like I was 35 again until the shit started wearing off. And they were like, well, you got it. I was like, no, we ain't playing this game. I went cold turkey, laid upstairs for a week. I ain't never doing that shit again. Yeah, it was an opiate. Just trying to remember the name of it. There's the Vicodin, and then there's the other one, the stronger one. I took the stronger one. Well, I didn't do it. They gave them to me, but what time are you looking at here? About 20. Yeah. I don't know. Shit. So anyway, guys, as far as right now, the big news here is the ice storm. I'm hoping for snow, but somebody's going to get this ice. And I know you guys live all around different places. As of the other day, just yesterday, the ice storm was just a thin band. Like we're talking, you had your rain, a little band of ice, and then snow clear up to, like, say, West Virginia. Well, now that ice band has grown, moved a little north, and pretty much the whole, well, actually was like a little bit into Virginia, all the way almost through South Carolina. So 3 states wide coming out of the panhandle of Texas. But it's not really going to be ice. Maybe a little bit of the northeastern corner of Texas might get some ice. But from there all the way to the East Coast, 3 states wide. That's nasty shit. And an inch plus, that's catastrophic. Anybody's been in an ice storm will tell you. Percocet, there you go. Yep, that one's. I don't know anybody. Be prepared. This is one of the reasons I do this channel, to help people prepare that maybe may not know how to prepare, or maybe just aren't thinking. Hell, I don't know everything. But between the military and my stint with working for cities and everything, hell, we used to love when it snowed here, man. Overtime, big time. That's all we did was plow snow. Plow. One guy would sleep in the passenger side while the other guy plowed. 6 hours later, we'd switch seats. Just keep that thing going. The only time we came into the shop was to get chains put back on. Usually chains, if you run chains that hard, they'll last a couple days. Well, if you and Barbie make my days better. Hey, no problem, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. Just coming in, bullshitting. That's what I'm about, you know. Pull up a chair, we'll sit around the fire, maybe drink a couple beers and just get the shit off our chest, man. Yeah, we have knives. Yeah, Barbie's channel's the knife channel, you know. This one, we're just going to be people and we're going to talk like people. We're going to be Americans. Americans. Try to help each other out. Because I'm all over the place. I'm always trying to learn something new. If I don't know it, I'm right on it, trying to learn it. It's not bad to know a little bit about everything. At least the basics anyway. And then someday you may be able to pass that on and make somebody's day better, for instance. And it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Speaking of warm and fuzzy, where's my hot cocoa? Yeah, there you go. Oh, man, I wish I had a plow truck. I really do. I'd make some killer buck. Well, not ice, but if it snowed, yeah. Ice, ain't nothing you can do. Really, spread salt, but as long as the temperatures stay below freezing, it's not going to do a whole lot. Because we're going to be in the teens and 20s at night during this storm. Yeah, I agree too, Cliff. But yeah, I'm going to try to do this around 3 o'clock. Updates. It really probably won't go this long. But usually an hour and a half every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then Barbie's lives. Shit, did you put your video out today? How can I put my video out when you're on your phone? Never mind. There'll be a video out coming out here soon. Today. What did I do it on? What did I do the video on? Oh, the here, I'll go get it. Hold on 1 second. It's a Kershaw. It's a Kershaw. Shit. Where'd the box go? Oh, I'm having a rough day. Ow. It's a sharp one. I didn't cut myself, but it's sharp. It's the Kershaw Static Brass. $71 from China. Kershaw. Chinese Kershaw, $71. Or your alternative, $69, American made. This is, what's the steel? They don't even tell you what the steel is. They just give you a name and a number. I think this was D2, if I remember right. Yeah, D2. 14C, D2. We're going to shipwreck it. That's the only way I'm going to get any enjoyment out of this thing. It's just, I don't know. Nice little camp chopper. You know, if you're cooking out in the woods or some shit for the day, whatever. Yeah, I could see that. Still, this is your better buy. Oh, I almost did it. There we go. Not trying to move the knife at all. Trying to keep, yeah, do that, dumbass. Just by pulling the button back. There we go. Pretty cool. Well-tuned machine. 14C beats MagnaCut. Yeah, I've been hearing some stories about the old MagnaCut. I hear they're just putting a name on it, not giving a shit what the heat treat's like, is what I'm hearing. Basically. So, I don't know. You know, I said this one day in a live, and the dude that was doing the live got pissy with me. I was like, how do we really know? Just because you stamp something on a fucking blade, how do you really fucking know what it is? Do any of us have the ability to actually test a steel to see if it's 14C, MagnaCut, D2? No. Can you send it off and have it done? Sure. It's going to cost your ass. Nobody's going to do it for free. I don't know. I don't know. And D2 is an excellent steel as long as they heat treat it right. And Odenwolf proved that. They're out of Germany. Now, yes, the knives are made in China, but they are held to strict processes and how they do their knives. And for those of you that want to see how D2 is really supposed to act, go to BEEDCNC, and he did a 2-day video on beating the shit out of that knife. And after he was done batoning it, whatever, he did a bunch of shit to it, it still buttered right through paper. And that's the way steel is supposed to act. That's the whole thing. It's all down to the heat treat. I don't care what you pay for a knife, what kind of steel it is. If they screwed the heat treat up or didn't give a shit, it's not going to work. It's not going to perform. But in this mass production thing that we're all in right now, coming out of the East, I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. And there's been American companies caught at it too. So, you know, anytime you start making thousands of something, there's going to be corners cut. It's just the way it is. Money is more important than satisfying people. And it's just going to be that way until the aliens come. Parrots. Parrots bite me. A lot of pawn shops can test it. Really? Can actually test the steel itself to see if it's 14 or D2 or MagnaCut? I know it's not hard to test steel for hardness, but as far as actually the, you know, what do you call it? The molecular structure of the steel? Be shady. Hey, how you doing, man? Didn't see you sneak in. Wait, how did YouTube delete my Lake Turtles comment? What? What happened here? I see parrots. Just got home, grabbed my fret and parrot. Okay. I'm so ready to chill. Sweet. Is D2 good? What do you mean? D2 good? Yeah. I never heard of SG2. If you're talking about D2, yeah. D2 was the prime steel up to a few years ago. The knife I'm speaking of, which I have right here, let me get my flashlight, that was tested by Brian. Sorry if I just blinded anybody. This is the Odenwolf. And by the way, guys, these are on sale on Amazon right now for $35 fucking dollars. They were 54, 55. But you want to talk about a hard use? I mean, look at that blade. After all the beating and shit he did on that thing, the only thing that happened to it was that little scuff right there behind the jimping on the rubber handle. I mean, there's actually a, yeah, no, I could take care of that real quick. I forgot to do it last time I showed it, but there's still bark chunks. Let me see if I can get it to show up on camera. Probably not. Yeah, bark chunks in there where he was beating on it with the other log. But I do. I love that knife. These are my two favorite fixed blades at the moment. And with that Scandi grind, you can chop away, man. But right now, they're $35 on Amazon. That's one good chunk of D2. Tip's still all there, everything. Yeah, when shit hits the fan, these are definitely the two knives I'm taking. What's up, Freddie? Let me catch up with y'all here. YouTube doesn't like trolling. Well, them pricks.
Smokey.
What? Yeah, what's up?
I think it's the paper. They're going.
You shouldn't have used the paper.
Yeah, it's easier to get it off.
Turn the fan on a minute.
I always use paper. Just paper going off.
Okay. If for some reason you see a big flame gush out this side and me run out the door, Barb's cooking.
Crack this one down. Be cold for a momento.
Really like the Odin Wolf. I don't have, well, $35 to get you one today. I couldn't believe that one. I was looking for another knife this morning on Amazon.
It says.
Oh, the one that Big Red showed this morning.
It says put aluminum foil over halfway through. This way it rounds it all the way around. But
You shouldn't have to do that. Just keep an eye on it though, so don't burn the bottom.
can't see it.
You take your little flipper and just kind of lift it up and look.
A little bit. I ain't doing nothing until it turns brown on top.
Oh, well, hell yeah. I won't worry about that then. Yeah, they got machetes. Yep.
But it's working. It looks great.
Snow catchers. Yeah. Yeah, great price. Really great price.
25 to 30 minutes at $3.50. What was your number?
My what number?
You said your number when I said what time. What was the number you said? It was 5:22?
Oh, time you mean?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I told you what time it was, and you said, oh, that's my number.
Oh, yeah, 5:22.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 5:22 for 30 minutes from then.
Okay. Well, 30 minutes from 5:22. 20. You're pretty close. About 2 minutes.
Well, it's not brown.
Yeah, well, it's electric oven too, so. Not sure Rockwell can be. That damn thing's always in my way. I can't read the whole damn thing. Early wish cold steel would bring on oh, Euban back. Cold steel, I'll tell you what, oh, what's his face? Scabs there. Him and them Sogs or whatever the hell else he gets them knives to perform well. Seen him and Blade. We talked to him at Blade Show for a few minutes. It was Saturday. It was Saturday. Yeah, him and Doug Micarta. Micarta. It's a running joke. Talked to him for a minute on the way out too. He's a friendly guy. You know, it's funny, the people you would think that was way higher up on the knife tube level or even on national stage would be the ones that would be like a dick. Here, the only ones I have a problem with is the ones I watch every day here in this damn thing. Had one, no matter what we did, he'd run away from us. 2 or 3 times the 3 days we were there, it was all, oh, I'll be right back. I'll see you guys in the morning. And the other one just plain blew me off from the get-go. Me and Barbie and Caleb. Not going into names. Has nothing to do with nothing. But just remember the old saying, sometimes it's better off not meeting your heroes. You might be disappointed. Put Lynn Thompson knives on eBay. I bought his prototype. Magnum Tano 12. Kuriko Curry. He took to Africa. Sweet. That'd be nice. Agreed clip. What clip say? I never should have sold cold steel. I'll get the cold steel thing. Oh yeah, sitting on the big dollars. You know, do you sell your legacy? Do you create a legacy and then sell it off? I don't know. It's always a hard thing with me because What if they take and just totally destroy what you created? You know, Star Wars, for instance. Disney did okay. I'm a space nut anyway. When it comes to movies and shit, I love anything futuristic except for dumb shit like horror space movies. Like, I mean, Alien's okay to like watch once, but it's the same shit over and over again. The same little thing pops on your face.
Ron Crow's in the house.
Hey, what's up, Crow? Oh, what was that hat said here? What does that hat say? Had the crow on it.
Yeah, it was like, fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck!
No.
Yeah.
Off. Fuck off. Fuck off. You got a hat with a crow in the middle, embroidered, and it says F.
And it says KW off.
And
It's supposed to say,
but if
fuck!
you do the crow thing, fuck off, fuck off.
And it's funny.
Yeah. I got to get that hat, man. Anyway, Ron, how you doing, brother? Just stopping by. We've been on for a little while, probably an hour and a half, going on
Yeah,
2.
since 4.
Since 4?
Yeah.
No.
About 10 to 4.
Yeah, you're right. It was 4 because I was supposed to go on at 3.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go off here at 6. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm gonna come on and just do an hour updates. Unless something major's going on, like the ice storm. Then we'll why is YouTube? Why do I have messages from YouTube at the top? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. Yeah, anybody wants to sub to anybody, if you got a channel, give one of my mods. Maybe they'll throw your link up if they're feeling in the mood. Or if you have a channel and you come in a couple times, I'll make your mod and do it yourself. First time or two you come in, I'll let you ride because a friend of mine had a channel and he was letting everybody be mods. And one guy come in and talked to him really cool and had the same lingo as him. And he gave the guy a mod, and the next morning the guy woke up and he had nobody in his channel. The mod took everybody and kicked everybody off. So, got to get to know you a little bit first. It's just for security reasons. Shocker. The shocker? Right? Or no, it's 3 and 1. 2 and 1? Whatever it is. Yeah. Right, Paul. Hey, Robert. Hey, Robert, what's up, man? What'd you sneak in? I was doing the hand gesture thing, and I seen it. I was like, wait a minute. He wasn't in here. Yes, and I encourage drinking in my lives. Not really. I don't push that on nobody. But you will see me take a sip now and then. This channel will never, ever be monetized, so I don't even care. I don't want it to be, start with. I want to say what I want to say. And I've never had a strike. They just let me do what I want to do, and they ain't going to say no shit about it. I mean, I don't do anything that half these channels do anyway, so. I've seen some pretty crazy channels out there. Now, I know they've grandfathered over from the old laws to the new laws, but there's some channels out there that's surprising to me that they're actually on YouTube. Wait a minute, whoa, back up. Enemy Mine. That's a good movie. Psychologically. That's a crazy movie. Everybody should see that movie once. It has 2 good actors in it too, although at the time they were fairly new. Hi, Belch, Robert, great dude. You mean that Jones dude? Oh, man. Hey, Barb. Never mind. Next time, Friday. I'll have you help me out Friday. She knows how to do all that button shit. I push something, I'll probably lose the fucking stream. The crowd. And the crowd goes wild. Yay! I vouch for Robert. These fucking things. Can't even buy a damn cigarette stay lit. Are you cold?
Yeah.
Stand by the heater.
Go with the blonde.
Oh, that's right. That's how come I got cold in there. Well, the smoke's gone. What time is it? About 10 more minutes. Robert Jones says, thanks, Barbie.
Rock on. I don't know, babe.
What's it doing? Is it burning on the bottom and not cooking on top?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The
Then
problem is, but I don't understand what's going on here.
I don't either. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Maybe if my dog gets out of the way. Holy shit!
They're sticking.
Okay, that's what they're supposed to look like. So pull them
Yeah, but is it down in the middle?
and I would have left more.
They were. I'm moisturized.
I think that's my dog. Yeah, it looks really good. Oh my God, they got huge. You remember them loaves we just put in? They were like, they got big.
I'll show them once I get them up.
Now they're like huge. Like we just cooked 4 of them. I think we only needed 1. Why do people call that pull apart bread too?
Wow.
Probably because of the paper.
No, it's not. Paper stuff to it.
Well, it's all right. I don't care. I mean, damn, the thing's that thick.
Right.
I've never used parchment paper to cook with, so.
Well, I usually do, and I don't know why I didn't.
Well, for one, it's electric oven. I'd put it down to 300 degrees.
Show whoever's seen last.
Yeah, whoever's seen the originals before we put them in. They got big. Alien bread.
Don't look done. I'll let you know in a minute, though.
Pull one apart and find out.
And I'm planning to.
Not flip it over and put it back on there. Crap, rubber, that wasn't even stubbed.
This would probably be really, really good with.
Yeah, I had to check about
No, but
Robert's.
it isn't done in the middle.
Well, put it back in upside down.
Can't.
Well, then turn the heat down. Turn down to 300. They probably needed to thaw out all the way.
No, they didn't.
Okay, they didn't. They're a little crispy on the bottom. Is what's going on? Apocalypse Privilege is trying to get me to join his channel. Never heard of that one. I stick with the same channels, not because now if I run into your channel, like some of you guys just started, I'll watch you. And I'll probably hook up, but right now I just got rid of one channel. Not because of the guy that runs the channel or anything. It's just, I just don't have the time. And that's, my Mondays and Fridays, I don't know. I can't watch too many channels like I used to be. And besides that, you guys get more knives if I don't show up anyway. Even when I don't try to win, I win. But then again, I give them all back to you guys anyway, so it works out. I always watch Red, Zach. Luke, Ron, Adventure
Dave.
Biddy. I usually stick with the younger channels, the less
Don't forget.
subscriber type channels.
Don't forget Weld.
Yeah, Weldon Carey. Well, he hasn't been on much lately, though. He's been doing the school thing.
Way.
Yeah, gotta go G-Ball. G-Ball net. And G-Ball is kind of one I started with.
No, actually, we started with
No, I mean after we left the prepper / knife community. Or the tactical / knife community.
which was.
And jumped on
What
the
was his name? CB?
EDC community. Huh? CB Tactical.
He was
Yeah.
my first.
The CB Tactical was the first, but he quit and told me about, he told me about Big Red, but in looking for Big Red, I found G-Ball. And that was like a little over 2 years ago.
And we love all of them.
And there's a lot of channels, guys.
Except Donnie.
You could actually wake up in the morning and just
Fuck a Donnie.
every day and watch channels.
I got water running for coffee.
I got to do other things besides just keep watching channels. Yeah, I never heard of that guy. So, just broke my last 1/8 inch and oh, no way, dude. That sucks. I get overnight one. Well, better get 2 or 3. Anyway, I asked you earlier, I don't know if you heard me, Burning Stables. What day do you plan on going on and what time on your YouTube lives? Or you may have answered me and I didn't see it when I asked you earlier.
Did he say Thursdays?
Well, it was on today.
Oh, then it's today. It's Wednesday, he said. I forget what time he said.
Wednesday, 2 Eastern.
Okay, 2, that's what he said.
Okay, so I'll on the Wednesday, I'll wait till he's done and then I'll come on for the because I'm doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday updates. And then Sunday we'll do the full show with her on the knife part. Mine's just gonna be more updates than anything else. And maybe a new knife. Whoop whoop. That's right. Whoop whoop. Oh, I typed it in earlier. Okay. Like I said, I must have missed it, or the dog interrupted me, or the wife, or somebody. Just, I want you to start out good. I want you to keep you growing. Since you're just starting out and everything. Get you a spot. It works for everybody. So Wednesday at 2 sounds good. What do you want, little buddy? Oh, that's right. It's your feeding time, ain't it? Well, you only got a couple minutes and I'll get off here. Yeah. Yeah, we ever get Barbie up to that 1,500, man. Get these knives out of my house. Be some happy people.
5 knives for 5 of you awesome little beauties.
Yeah, and some stuff on the side. Be right back. Copy that.
Who said that?
Paul.
Oh.
Yeah, the knife community, you'll grow real fast because it's already established unit. And if they like you, you'll grow real quick.
They love Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie got up. But you'll hit a stagnant part. Once you get up so high, you'll hit that spot where like, why ain't I growing? And that's when you got to start doing verticals and bringing newer people in.
Yeah, the more lives you do, the more
Yeah, on these
long-term videos and your shorts, you got to do them. Then watch hours are what gets you up there.
Yeah, if you want to have a real channel and actually make money at it and shit and everything, you got to do some shorts, you got to do some long form, and then live once a week at least.
Good job. I might be going live tomorrow. Not sure. I got to see who's on.
305, or I remember when you were just trying to get live. I think you were just under 50, 49 or something like that. That's cool. I'm glad, man. Yeah, if you just try to jump on YouTube and start talking about, like, say, working on cars or some shit, it'd take forever to grow. But being an established community like this, you're going to have a good following base. Especially after what I seen the other day about the pry bars. Just don't get talked into doing too much shit, though. Kind of be careful.
Everybody has an opinion. And Barbie listens to most of them.
And I'm going to say it. Just be careful. There's a couple in here that like to cause shit.
Not in here now.
Not like directly, but if you don't like do what they like, then they get upset.
Oh well, not their channel.
Sort of like the progenitors of the so proclaimed leaders of the unit think they're the leaders of the unit. Why am I doing this?
I don't know.
I
You
gotta
got
go.
to get off.
Yeah, I gotta get off. You guys just have to wait a minute.
I need you to help with the bread anyway.
These guys. And she needs help with the bread. All right, I'm gonna get off here. Let me just check some chat real quick.
All right, guys. Maybe see you tomorrow or my regular on Sunday.
I gotta download IG. Cliff give me in a day. Okay. Okay,
All right,
brother.
buddy. You gonna cut your nail?
Tech dumb. Oh, that's all right. We're all tech dumb. I know I got all this equipment sitting here. Laptop. I mean, I could do like all kinds of neat. Why? Field biologist. We did need those skills. Yeah, definitely need a field biologist. No Facebook, no Discord, no IG. Discord's okay. It depends on who's you're in. I don't have time for all that though. I really don't. Between my studies during the mornings and then my Intel shit in the afternoons, and then picking up on a channel depending on who's on in the evening, and then my own personal stuff here at the house. Yeah, I'm just burnt out. Later, guys, gals. Okay, Paul, have a great day. Later, fam. All right, Cliff. If you get a chance later, give me a call anytime after 10 my time, which would be like 5 your time or whatever, 4 or 7 or 8, whatever. All right, Robert. Burn the stables. All right, thanks, gal, for coming in. I'm gonna pull my dogs out, check out this big old pull apart bread, eat some scatties. See y'all Friday around 3. And take care, man. And if anything happens between now and Friday, I'll be on. Peace. Hit the X, Bob. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yep.